Erie High School. My name is Casey McClure. This is my third year here teaching here at Erie. I teach social studies, particularly U.S. history and world studies. So world studies, I have primarily freshmen. U.S. history is a combination of sophomores and juniors. They are both required courses at Erie High School, so your children do need to pass both of these in order to graduate, get their diplomas from the school. These courses are important for a couple reasons. So first, with world, we're kind of at the point in history where I would say many people past high school, past college age, don't know much about the world around them. They don't know European history, African history, Asian history, etc. So getting that opportunity to teach kids about the earliest civilizations that ever existed, about the Roman Empire, about the Greeks, about the Egyptians, about the different Asian cultures, I think is so important for kids to learn about. And then U.S. history. Obviously, the U.S., it's the place we live. The U.S. is a very young country when it comes to the timeline of history. So getting kids to understand things that only happened 100, 150 years ago and into today's time can help them really understand the world that's around them. I structure my classes very similar to one another. So on Schoology, if you have had a chance to look at their Schoology pages, I put in a unit folder for each of our units. In each unit, I have a subfolder that has the day of the week. So if it's September 25th or September 26th, there's a folder that's labeled with that exact date. Kids can click into it. They see an agenda. They see any links they might need, any readings they might need, any submission spots they might need to upload the work that they do. I try and make it as streamlined and as easily organized as possible, and I keep Schoology extremely up to date. So make sure you're having your kid pay attention to deadlines, opening those folders if they miss a class for whatever reason, etc. For my world kiddos, homework usually looks like reading from an online textbook called AMSCO. I put PDF files of the readings in their Schoology page, and they're usually responsible for like 2 to 3 pages of reading each night with questions that go along to it. I have the exact assignment every day in Schoology, what they need to have due for the next day. For my U.S. kids, usually their homework assignment is their vocabulary packets. Their vocab packets, they're going to be tested on those vocab words when it comes to the unit exam. They have to give me definitions of the terms and statements of significance. So why does it relate to the importance of what we're learning in class, etc. My policies on late work is if they do not have an excused absence for whatever they're missing school for, then they have no extra time to do it unless they have a 504 or IEP that states that they can. And then they get a 50% late credit. So if it's a day late, a week late, etc., it's a 50%. So if it's an assignment that's worth 10 points, then they can get 5 points. And the last day to turn those assignments is the day of their unit exams. Once the unit exam has been taken, then I go through their Infinite Campus and I change those missings into zeros, because if they at this point have not turned something in by the unit exam, then they missed out on some of the learnings that they would have needed to take the unit exam for, so now those become zeros. I love for parents to get involved. I love for you guys to shoot me emails, to request some WebEx meetings, to meet either just with me or to meet with me and your child. Ultimately, what I care about is making your kid as successful as possible. And I know if you and I work hand in hand with one another, we can do that together super easily. So never hesitate to reach out. My email is McClure, MCCLURE, _Casey, CASEY, at svvsd.org. I am almost always available by email. At night and the weekends, I check it via my phone. So if a kid sends a assignment or uploads something to Schoology, I will get that updated in Schoology when I'm back at my computer, but I can at least respond when it's no longer school hours. So don't hesitate to reach out or have your child reach out if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, etc. I'm super excited to get to know your kids even better as we continue on with this school year, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.